My dear students, Namaste. Good morning to you all, and also welcome to another session of our mathematics class. In the previous session, we have discussed the minors and cofactors of a determinant. Hope you have revised well and completed all the questions from the exercise. And in today's session, we shall discuss the adjoint of a matrix and also how to find the inverse of a matrix by using its adjoint. Let's move on to the topic. First, we shall discuss the adjoint of a matrix. The definition is the adjoint of a square matrix A is equal to matrix Aij of order n by n is defined as the transpose of the matrix Aij of order n by n, where Aij is the cofactor of the element Aij. Adjoint of the matrix A is denoted by adj A. When we go through this definition, we may not understand the concept. So let us define it in simple language. How to find out the adjoint of a matrix? It's very simple. First of all, we have to write the matrix and then we have to find out the cofactors of all the elements of the given matrix, and then we have to write the transpose of that cofactor matrix. The transpose of that cofactor matrix is the adjoint of the given matrix. Once again, first of all, you have to write down the given matrix, that is A is equal to matrix small aij of order n by n. Small aij is a representation of the elements of a given matrix. Then we have to write the cofactors of all elements of this given matrix. After writing the cofactors of the given matrix, you have to write the transpose of that cofactor matrix. Then the transpose of the given cofactor matrix is the adjoint of the matrix A, represented by adj A. Consider an example. Let A is equal to matrix A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. So here all the elements are represented by small letter A. Then the adj A is equal to transpose of matrix A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. Here each element is represented by capital letter A because capital letter A represents the cofactor of each element of the given matrix. If you take the transpose, as we know, transpose it means we have to interchange the rows and columns. Here A11, A12, A13 are in first row. When you write its transpose, A11, A12, A13 are in first column. Likewise, second row will come here as second column and third row will come here as third column. So the adj A is ready here. Next, consider a real example, that is find adj A for A is equal to matrix 2, 3, 1, 4. First of all, you have to go for the cofactor of the element 2, that is capital A11. Means you have to eliminate the row and the column of that particular row exists. Then the remaining element, that is 4, is the cofactor. Next, A12 means the cofactor of the element 3. That row and column is gone. The balance cofactor 3 is here. The row and column is gone. The remaining element is 1. Since 1 and 2 when you add means the row and the column value, when you add 1 plus 2, that is 3. 3 is odd. So the sign here comes as negative. Then A21. A21 also when you add 2 and 1 we will get 3, that is an odd number, so the sign is negative. A21th element is this 1, so that row and column is eliminated. The balance element is 3. So minus 3 is the cofactor of the element 1. Next, A22, that is equal to the cofactor of the element 4. That particular row and column is gone. The remaining element is 2. Here the sign is plus 2 because when we add the row and column value 2 plus 2, that is equal to 4. 4 is an even number, so the sign is positive. Then let's write the adga. Directly we can write adga because no need to take the transpose. Just write by using this formula a11, a12, a13 in first column. So a11, a12, a21, a22. Then when we write the values, a11th value, that is 4. Then next is a12th value, that is a12 is minus 1, it is written here. Then a21 is minus 3, that is here. Next element is a22 is 2, that is mentioned here. So the adj A is equal to matrix 4 minus 3 minus 1 2. Please note the following points. A into adj A is equal to adj A into A is equal to determinant A into I, where A is a square matrix of order n. Means if you multiply A and adj A, also if you multiply adj A and A, that value will be equal to determinant A into identity matrix. Next, if A is equal to matrix A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33, then adj A is equal to, this is the general formula we can use, capital A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. This is the transpose of the cofactor matrix because all the elements are mentioned here in capital letter A, where Aij is the cofactor of small aij. So we must use this formula directly for calculating the adjoint of the given matrix. Next, there is a short form for writing the adjoint of a 2 by 2 matrix. Let us discuss that short form. For a square matrix of order 2 given by A is equal to matrix A11, A12, A21, A22. It is a square matrix of order 2. Here, the adj can also be obtained by interchanging A11, A22 and by changing the sign of A12 and A21. This is the short form. Means directly we can write the adjoint of this matrix without calculating the cofactors. Means first of all we have to interchange A11 and A22. The first diagonal elements we have to interchange. Next step what we have to do is we have to change the sign of another diagonal elements. Once again, first we have to interchange the first diagonal, that is A11, A22. Next we have to change the signs of the second diagonal, that is A12 and A21. So let's visualize adj of matrix A11, A12, A21, A22. What we have to write is, first we have to interchange the first diagonal, that is A11, A22. Next we have to change the sign of the second diagonal, that is A12, A21. After doing this we will get the result as A22 minus A12 minus A21 A11. When you look at the answer, you can see the first diagonal is interchanged. Means A11, A22 was here, and when it is interchanged it become A22 and A11. In the next step we have changed the signs of the second diagonal, that is A12 and A21. Here both the signs are positive. When it comes here in the adjoint, the sign is changed and it becomes negative, that is minus A12 and minus A21. Next we shall discuss singular and non-singular matrices. A square matrix A is said to be singular if determinant A equal to 0. Means how to find out whether the given matrix is singular or not. First of all, we have to write the determinant form of a given matrix. Then we have to find out its determinant value. Then if we get the determinant value is 0, then we can say that the given matrix is singular. Consider an example. A is equal to matrix 1, 2, 4, 8. If we find the value of its determinant, means simply multiply the diagonals and subtract. 1 into 8, that is equal to 8, minus 4 into 8, that is also 8. So 8 minus 8, that is equal to 0. So the value of the determinant is 0. Therefore, we can say that A is a singular matrix. A square matrix A is said to be non-singular if determinant A not equal to 0. As before, we have to write down the determinant of the given matrix. Then we have to find out the value of that particular determinant. If we are getting a non-zero number, then we can say that the given matrix is non-singular. For example, A is equal to matrix 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's find out the value of the determinant. That is, determinant A is equal to determinant 1, 2, 3, 4. That is equal to 1 into 4, that is equal to 4, minus 3 into 2, that is equal to 6. So 4 minus 6, that is equal to minus 2, that is not equal to 0. Therefore, we can say that A is a non-singular matrix. Once again, if determinant A is equal to 0, then we can say that the matrix is singular. If determinant A is not equal to 0, then we can say that the given matrix is non-singular. So please note, a square matrix A has inverse if and only if A is non-singular. So this is a result. If you want to find out the inverse of a matrix, then first of all we have to check its determinant value. If determinant value is not equal to 0, then only the inverse exists. Means a square matrix A has inverse if and only if A is non-singular. The result is A inverse is equal to 1 divided by determinant A into adj. This is the rule, or this is the formula for finding out the inverse of a matrix. That is, A inverse is equal to 1 divided by determinant A into adj. We have already learned the formula for finding the adjoint of a given matrix, and we already know the value of a how to calculate the value of a determinant. So the formula for finding the inverse of a matrix is A inverse is equal to 1 divided by determinant A into adj. Next, we shall discuss questions from exercise 4.5. First question is, find adjoint of each of the matrices. The first matrix is matrix 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's take the given matrix as A. A is equal to matrix 1, 2, 3, 4. We can calculate the adjoint of the given matrix by using two methods. The first one is the direct method, means we have to calculate the cofactors of each elements of the given matrix, and then we have to take the transpose of that cofactor matrix. The second method is the shortcut, that is just interchange the first diagonal and change the sign of the second diagonal. So you can choose your own method. Here I am going to use the first method, that is the direct one. So here A11, that is the cofactor of the first element 1. So first row, first column is gone, the balance element is 4. So 4 is written, and check the sign here 1 and 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 is an even number, the sign is positive. Next A12, that is the cofactor of the element 2. So that row and column is gone, the balance element is 3. 3 is written, then 1 plus 2, the row value and the column value, when you add, you will get 3. It's an odd number, so the sign is minus. Next A21. A21 means number 3. This is the element. So the row and the column is gone. The balance element is 2. 2 is written, and the sign we have to check. 2 plus 1. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 is an odd number. So the sign is negative. Next A22, that is the cofactor of the element 4. That row and column is gone. The element left over is 1. So 1 is written. Next let's check the sign. 2 plus 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 is an even number. So the sign is positive. So let's write the adjoint of the matrix A. Adj A is equal to, direct formula we can use, transpose. That is A11, A12. This is the transpose form. So A11, A12, then A21, A22. So let's substitute the values. That is A11 is 4. Then A12 is minus 3. A21 is minus 2. A22 is 1. So the answer is 4 minus 2 minus 3 1. Next we shall discuss question number 2, that is matrix 1 minus 1 2 2 3 5 minus 2 0 1. we are asked to calculate the adjoint of this 3 by 3 matrix. Consider the given matrix as A. A is equal to matrix 1 minus 1 2 2 3 5 minus 2 0 1. So let's take the cofactor of the first element, that is A11 is equal to that particular row and column is gone. The balance elements are 3 5 0 1. It is written in the determinant form, and the sign is positive here because 1 plus 1, the row value and column value, when you add we are getting 2. 2 is an even number, so the sign is positive. Let's calculate the value. 3 into 1, that is 3, minus 0 into 5 is 0. So 3 minus 0, that is equal to 3. Next, A12, that is the cofactor of the second element, that is minus 1. We have to delete the row and the column. The balance elements are 2, 5, minus 2, 1. So that is written 2, 5, minus 2, 1 in the determinant form. And the sign is negative here because when you add 1 and 2, we are getting 3. 3 is an odd number, so the sign is minus. Let's calculate the value. Minus of 2 into 1 is 2, minus into minus plus 5 into 2, 10. So minus of 2 plus 10, that is equal to minus 12. Next, A13, this element 2, we have to delete the row and column. Elements 2, 3, minus 2, 0. It's written here, the sign is positive because 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 is an even number, so the sign is positive. Let's calculate the value. 2 into 0, 0, minus into minus plus 3 into 2, 6. So 0 plus 6, that is equal to 6. Next, A21 means this element we have to take, that row and column is gone, then minus 1, 2, 0, 1. That is written here. The sign is negative because 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 is an odd number, so the sign is negative. Calculate its value. Minus of minus 1 into 1, that is minus 1. 0 into 2, that is equal to 0. So minus of minus 1 minus 0, that is equal to 1. Next is A22th element we have to take, that is 3. Row and column is gone, that is balance elements 1, 2, minus 2, 1. That is written here. Sign is positive because 2 plus 2 is 4, is an even number. Calculate its value, that is 1 into 1 is 1, minus into minus plus 2 into 2 is 4. So 1 plus 4, that is equal to 5. Next, A23, that is 5. Just delete the row and column. 1 minus 1 minus 2 0. The sign is minus here because 2 plus 3, that is 5. 5 is an odd number, so the sign is negative. Calculate its value. Minus of 1 into 0, 0, minus into minus, that is plus 2. Again determinant, there is a minus sign, so minus 2 will come. So minus of 0 minus 2, that is equal to 2. Next value, that is A31th element, that is this one, minus 2 you have to take. So that row and column is gone. The balance elements minus 1, 2, 3, 5, that is written here. The sign is positive because 3 plus 1 is 4, is an even number. Calculate its value. Minus 1 into 5, that is minus 5, minus 3 into 2, that is equal to 6. So minus 5 minus 6, that is minus 11. Next, A32, that is 0 is the element. That particular row and column is gone. The balance elements are 1, 2, 2, 5. That is written here. The sign is negative because 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 is an odd number. So calculation, that is minus of 1 into 5, 5, 2 into 2, 4. So minus 5 minus 4, that is, 5 minus 4, that is 1. Outside there is a minus sign, so minus 1. Next element, that is A33. 1 is the element. That particular row and column is gone. 1 minus 1, 2, 3. That is written here. The sign is positive because 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 is an even number, so the sign will come as positive. Calculate its value. 1 into 3 is 3. Minus into minus plus 2 into 1, that is 2. So 3 plus 2, that is equal to 5. So AdjA is equal to matrix A11, A12, A13. So please remember this one, A11, A12, A13, we have to write in column wise, all cofactor matrices. So A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. Substitute value, that is A11 is 3 here, and A12 is minus 2, A13 is 6. So it is written here 3 minus 12, 6. And next A21, A22, A23. So A21 is 1, A22 is 5, and A23 is 2. It's written here 1, 5, 2. Next column, that is A31, A32, A33. The elements are minus 11, minus 1, and 5. That is written in third column. So the edge A is matrix 3, 1, minus 1, minus 12, 5, minus 1, 6, 2. Move on to next question. Verify A into edge A is equal to edge A into A equal to determinant A into I in exercises 3 and 4. Third question. Matrix 2, 3, minus 4, minus 6. Since it is a 2 by 2 matrix or a square matrix of order 2 and easy for you to calculate, please do it as homework. Question number 4. There is a 3 by 3 matrix is given to you. The elements are 1, minus 1, 2, 3, 0, minus 2, 1, 0, 3. First of all, let's take the given matrix as A. A is equal to matrix 1, minus 1, 2, 3, 0, minus 2, 1, 0, 3. Then determinant A is equal to, we have to calculate determinant A because we need to find out the value of determinant A into I from the question. So determinant A first we will calculate. I am expanding along the first row, that is 1 into that row column is gone, 0 into 3 0, minus 0 into minus 2 is 0. So 0 minus 0. Next sign, that is this element if I take, that is A 1 tooth element, that is 1 plus 2, 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 is an odd number. So odd number means negative sign, that negative sign and this negative sign, minus into minus plus, it is written 1 into row and column is gone, that is 3 into 3, that is 9, 1 into 2, that is 2, 2 minuses are there, that is plus 2. So 3 into 3 9 plus 1 into 2, that is 9 plus 2. Again here sign 2, if I am taking 2 is 1/3 element, that is first row third element, 1 plus 3 is 4, 4 is an even number, so the sign is plus. So plus 2 into that row column is eliminated, 3 into 0, that is 0, minus 1 into 0, again 0. So 2 into 0 minus 0. When you do the calculation, you will get 11 as an answer. Next, determinant A into I we have to calculate, that is 11 into I is an identity matrix of order 3, 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. That is equal to, when you multiply 11 inside, 11 0 0 0 11 0 0 0 11. That is the value of determinant A into I. Next, we have to mark this as equation number 1. We have to calculate again edge A because we need edge A into A also, A into edge A also. So we have to go for calculating edge A. Before that, we have to go for finding the cofactors. That is A11 is equal to cofactor of the first element, that is 1. Row and column is eliminated. The balance elements 0, minus 2, 0, 3. It is written here, the sign is plus. As you know, 1 plus 1 is even. 0 into 3 is 0, minus 0 into 2 is 0. So finally the answer we will get as 0. Next is A21. A21 is second row first element. Second row first element is 3. So that row column is gone. Balance minus 1, 2, 0, 3. It is written here. Minus sign is outside because 2 plus 1 is 3, odd number. So when you go for the calculation, minus 1 into 3 is minus 3, minus 0. So minus 3. Again outside there is a minus, so minus minus plus, the answer is 3. Next element is A31. A31 means third row first element, that is this one. Row and column is gone, that is minus 1, 2, 0, minus 2. That is written here, outside sign is plus because 3 plus 1 is 4, 4 is an even number. So minus 1 into minus 2, that is 2 minus 0. 2 minus 0 is 2, that is the answer. Next is A12. A12 is 1 plus 2, that is 3. Odd number, minus sign is outside. 1, 2, first row second element, that is minus 1. That row and column is gone. Then 3, minus 2, 1, 3. So 3 minus 2, 1, 3 is written. When you go for the calculation, 3 into 3, 9. Minus into minus plus, 1 into 2, 2. So 9 plus 2 is 11. Outside minus, that is minus 11. Next is cofactor of A22. A22 means second row, second element, that is 0. Row and column is gone. 1, 2, 1, 3 is the balance. 1, 2, 1, 3 is written. Outside sign is plus because 2 plus 2, 4. That is an even number. 1 into 3, 3 minus 2 into 1 is 2. So 3 minus 2, that is 1. Next element is cofactor of A32, that is third row, second element. So third row, second element is this one, 0. That row column is gone, balance 1, 2, 3 minus 2. So it is written 1, 2, 3 minus 2. So 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 is an odd number, that's why minus sign outside. 1 into minus 2 is minus 2, minus 3 into 2 is 6. So minus 2 minus 6 is minus 8. Minus 8 into minus, that is plus 8. Next element is cofactor of A13. First row, third element, that is this one, 2. Row, column is gone. Elements 3, 0, 1, 0. That is written here outside plus sign because 1 plus 3 is equal to 4, even number. So when you go for the calculation, you will get the answer 0. Next one is A23, means cofactor of A23, that is second row, third element. Second row, third element is minus 2. If you take minus 2, that row and column is gone. 1 minus 1, 1, 0. So minus sign is outside because 2 plus 3, 5. 5 is odd number. So when you go for the calculation, you will get minus 1 as the answer. Next one, A33, that is cofactor of A33. A33th element means third row, third column. That is 3 is the element. Row, column is gone. 1 minus 1, 3, 0. So 1 minus 1, 3, 0 is written. Outside sign is plus because 3 plus 3. Row value plus column value is 6. That is even number. That's why outside positive sign. 1 into 0 is 0. Minus into minus plus. 3 into 1 is 3. So 0 plus 3. 3 is the answer. Next, we can go for AdJ. Formula is written A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. Then substitute the values, that is 0, minus 1, 11, 0, 3, 1, minus 1, 2, 8, 3. I have calculated in that order only. Here A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. Same order if you calculate, it is easy for you to write the answer. Otherwise, we have to search for the terms or the values. Next, A into AdJ, that is equal to A is written here, that is 1 minus 1, 2. That is our given matrix that we have written. Matrix 1 minus 1, 2, 3, 0 minus 2, 1, 0, 3 into our AdJ is 0, 3, 2 minus 11, 1, 8, 0 minus 1, 3. We know the matrix multiplication. We will do it row and column. We have to multiply and add. 1 into 0 is 0. Minus 1 into minus 11, that is plus 11. Then 2 into 0 is 0. First element is there. Then first row, second column, that is 1 into 3, that is 3. Minus 1 into 1, that is minus 1. Then 2 into minus 1, that is minus 2. It is written again first row, third column, that is 1 into 2, that is 2. Again minus 1 into 8, that is minus 8. 2 into 3, that is 6. So 2 minus 8 plus 6. Next, second row, first column, that is 3 into 0 is 0. Again 0 into minus 11, again 0. Then minus 2 into 0, that is also 0. So 0 plus 0 plus 0. Next, second row, second column, that is 3 into 3, that is 9. Next is 0 into 1, that is 0. Next is minus 2 into minus 1, that is plus 2. Next, second row, third column, that is 3 into 2, that is equal to 6. 0 into 8, that is 0. Minus 2 into 3, that is minus 6. Next, third row, first column, that is 1 into 0, that is 0. Then 0 into minus 11, that is 0. Again 3 into 0, 0. Again third row, second column, 1 into 3, that is 3. 0 into 1, that is 0. 3 into minus 1, that is minus 3. Again third row, third column, that is 1 into 2, that is 2. 0 into minus 1, that is 0. 3 into 3, that is equal to 9. Go for the calculation, that is 0 plus 11 plus 0 is 11. Here 0, here also 0. Then here 0 plus 0 plus 0 is 0. 9 plus 2 is 11. 6 minus 6 again 0. 0 plus 0 plus 0, that is 0. 3 minus 3, that is 0. 2 plus 9, that is 11. So 11 0 0 0 11 0 0 0 11 is the answer for A into AdGA. That we have to label it as equation number 2. Next we have to calculate AdGA into A. Just to substitute the values, AdGA is matrix 0 3 2 minus 11 1 8 0 minus 1 3, and A is matrix 1 minus 1 2 3 0 minus 2 1 0 3. Now you are very familiar with matrix multiplication. Go for the calculation. That is first row, first column. If you take, you will get the first element, that is 0 plus 9 plus 2. Next you have to take first row and second column, and you will get 0 plus 0 plus 0. Next again you have to take first row, third column, then you will get 0 minus 6 plus 6. So the first row is over. Then second row you have to multiply and add with the first column, then you will get minus 11 plus 3 plus 8. Again first row with the second column, if you take, you will get 11 plus 0 plus 0. Then second row with the third column, if you take, minus 22 minus 2 plus 24, you will get. Next you have to move on to third row and first column, that is you will get 0 minus 3 plus 3. Again third row second column, if you take, you will get 0 plus 0 plus 0. Then third row third column, if you take, 0 plus 2 plus 9, you will get. When you add these elements, you will get 9 plus 2 as 11, and this term completely 0. 6 minus 6 here also 0. Then here 11 minus 11, that is 0. Then here 11 plus 0 plus 0 is 11. Here also completely 0. Next 3 minus 3 is 0. 0 plus 0 plus 0 0. Then 2 plus 9 is also 11. This is equation number 3. So when you compare equation number 1, 2 and 3, we will come to the conclusion that A into AdGA is equal to AdGA into A is equal to determinant A into I. Move on to the next question. Find the inverse of each of the matrices if it exists, given in exercises 5 to 11. Question number 5 and 6 are 2 by 2 matrices that you will have to do it as homework. Question number 7, there is a 3 by 3 matrix is given to you. Matrix 1, 2, 3, 0, 2, 4, 0, 0, 5. Let us take the given matrix as A. Let A is equal to matrix 1, 2, 3, 0, 2, 4, 0, 0, 5. First of all, we have to calculate the determinant of A. Determinant of A is equal to determinant 1, 2, 3, 0, 2, 4, 0, 0, 5. That is equal to, I am expanding the determinant along the first row. First element is 1, 1 into that row column is gone. Then 5 into 2, 10 minus 0. 10 minus 0 is 10. So 1 into 10. Next symbol is minus 2 into, you have to leave that column and row. 0 into 5, that is 0 minus 0 into 4, again 0. 0 minus 0 is 0. So minus 2 into 0. Here minus comes because the element is first row second element. 1 plus 2. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 is odd number. That's why here it is minus. Next element is plus 3 into that row column is gone. 0 into 0, that is 0, minus 0 into 2, again 0. So plus 3 into 0. When you do the calculation, you will get 10. The 10 is not equal to 0. Therefore, A inverse exists. If determinant A not equal to 0 only, A inverse exists. We have to go for calculating the cofactors of each element. First one is A11, that is cofactor of the element 1. That particular row and column is gone. That particular row and column is gone. Then the remaining elements are 2, 4, 0, 5. It is written here. The sign is plus because 1 plus 1, 2. It is an even number. 5 into 2, 10 minus 0 into 4, 0. So 10 minus 0, that is equal to 10. Next is A21, that is the element 0. That 0 row and column is gone. 2, 3, 0, 5 are the elements. Here the sign is minus because 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 is an odd number. Then 5 into 2, 10, minus 0 into 3 is 0. 10 minus 0, that is 10. Outside there is a minus sign, that's why minus 10. Next is cofactor of the element A31, that is 0. If you take 0, that row column is gone. 2, 3, 2, 4. That is written here. 2 into 4, 8, minus 3 into 2, 6. 8 minus 6 is 2. Next is cofactor of the element A12. That is A12th element is 2. That row and column is gone. The remaining elements are 0, 4, 0, 5. That is written here. The sign is minus because 1 plus 2, that is odd number. 0 into 5 is 0, minus 0 into 4 is 0. 0 minus 0 is 0. Next is cofactor of the element A22. A22th element is 2. That row and column is gone. Then 1, 3, 0, 5 are the elements. The sign is plus because 2 plus 2 is even number. 1 into 5, 5, minus 3 into 0, 0. So 5 minus 0 is 5. Next is cofactor of the element A32. That is 0. That 0, if you take row column is gone. The balance elements are 1, 3, 0, 4. The sign is minus because 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 is an odd number. Then when you multiply it, 1 into 4, 4, minus 0 into 3, that is 0. So 4 minus 0, that is 4. Outside there is a minus sign, that's why it is minus 4. Next is A13, that is cofactor of the element 1, 3. That is 3 is the element here. That row column is gone. The balance elements are 0, 2, 0, 0. So when you multiply it and calculate, you will get it as 0. Next, A23, that is cofactor of the element 4. That row column is gone. Then balance elements 1, 2, 0, 0. That is written here. So when you do the calculation, you will get the final answer 0. Next is A33, that is the cofactor of the element 5. Row column is gone. Balance elements 1, 2, 0, 2. It is written here. The sign is plus because 3 plus 3 is 6, is an even number. When you do the calculation, you will get the answer as 2. Next, at GA we have to write. At GA formula we know, that is column wise we have to write A11, A12, A13. That is 10, 0, 0. Next column is A21, A22, A23. That is minus 10, 5, 0. And third column is A31, A32, A33. That is 2 minus 4, 2. Next, A inverse is equal to 1 by determinant A into HGA. This is the formula for finding the A inverse. So A inverse is equal to 1 divided by determinant value we have got 10. 1 by 10 into the adj A is 10 minus 10, 2, 0, 5 minus 4, 0, 0, 2. That is written here. Next we shall discuss question number 10. There is a 3 by 3 matrix is given to you. We have to find out the inverse of this matrix. Let's take the given matrix as A and go for finding the determinant of the given matrix by expanding along the first row. That is 1 into row column is gone. 2 into 4, 8, minus 3 into 2, 6. 8 minus 6 is 2. So 1 into 2. Next sign is plus. Actually in the formula there is a minus sign and along with 1 there is another minus sign. So two minus signs together we will get plus. Plus 1 into row column is gone. 0 into 4, 0, minus into minus plus 3 into 3 is 9. So 0 plus 9 is 9. So 1 into 9 we have got plus 2 into row column is gone. 0 into minus 2, that is 0, minus 3 into 2, 6. So 0 minus 6 is minus 6. So 2 into minus 6. When you go for the calculation, we will get the final result as minus 1. But minus 1 is not equal to 0. Therefore, we can say that A inverse exists. Next, we have to go for calculating the cofactors of each element of the given matrix. First one is A11. We have to take A11 is equal to, the sign is plus because 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 is an even number. The first element is 1. If you take 1, that row column is eliminated. The remaining elements are 2, minus 3, minus 2, 4. With that, we have formed the determinant. When you calculate the value of the determinant, we will get the answer as 2. Next is A21th element, second row first element. So second row first element is 0. The cofactor of 0 we are going to calculate. That row column is eliminated. Minus 1, 2, minus 2, 4 are the elements. We have formed the determinant, and when you do the calculation you will get the answer as 0. Next one is the cofactor of A31th element, third row first element. The third row first element is 3. That particular row and column is eliminated. The remaining elements are minus 1, 2, 2, minus 3. With that, we have formed the determinant here, and after calculation we have got the answer as minus 1. Next is A12, that is cofactor of the element 1, 2, first row second element. When you go first row second element, that is minus 1, that particular row and column is eliminated. 0, minus 3, 3, 4 are the remaining elements. With that, we have formed the determinant, and after calculation we have got the answer as minus 9. Next is A22th element, that is second row second element cofactor, that is 2 is the element. That particular row and column is eliminated. 1, 2, 3, 4 are the elements. It is written. After calculation we have got the answer as minus 2. Next is A32, that is third row second element. Third row second element is minus 2. That particular row and column is gone. 1, 2, 0, minus 3 are the elements. When you go for the calculation you will get the answer as 3. Next is A13, that is sign is plus, because 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 is an even number, that's why outside sign is plus. So first row third element, if you take, that is 2. That particular row and column is gone. The remaining elements are 0, 2, 3, minus 2. That is written here. After calculation we will get the answer as minus 6. Next is A23. Here the sign is minus because 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 is odd number, so the sign is minus. So second row third element. Second row third element if you take, that is minus 3. Then that particular row and column is gone. The remaining elements are 1, minus 1, 3, minus 2. So that is written here as determinant 1, minus 1, 3, minus 2. So after calculation the answer we have got is minus 1. Next is A33, that is third row third element. The sign is plus because 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 is an even number. So the sign we have written outside as plus. Third row third element, that is 4. That particular row and column is eliminated. The remaining elements are 1, minus 1, 0, 2. After calculation we have got the answer as 2. We have to write now the adjoint of A. Adj A is equal to, we know the formula, that is column wise if you tell A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. So if you need to write the formula you write, or else simply substitute, that's all. 2, minus 9, minus 6, 0, minus 2, minus 1, minus 1, 3, 2, that is written here. Next, A inverse is equal to, the formula is 1 divided by determinant A into Adj A. Just substitute the values, that is 1 divided by determinant A. Determinant A we have got minus 1. So 1 divided by minus 1 is minus 1. So just to keep a minus sign outside. Then Adj A is, we have calculated here 2, 0, minus 1, minus 9, minus 2, 3, minus 6, minus 1, 2. Just to take this minus symbol inside, multiply it inside, that is minus 2, 0, 1. This minus into minus plus 1. Then again this minus minus plus. So we have got 9. Then this minus 2 becomes plus 2. Then this 3 becomes minus 3. Minus 6 becomes 6. Minus 1 becomes 1. And finally 2 becomes minus 2. Next we shall discuss question number 11. There is a 3 by 3 matrix is given to you. 1, 0, 0, 0 cos alpha sin alpha, 0 sin alpha minus cos alpha. So we have to calculate the inverse of the given matrix. Let's take the given matrix as A. We have to go for calculating the value of the determinant, that is determinant 1, 0, 0, 0 cos alpha sin alpha, 0 sin alpha minus cos alpha. Just I am expanding through the first row, that is 1 into that particular row column is gone, cos alpha into minus cos alpha, that is minus cos square alpha, minus sin alpha into sin alpha, that is minus sin square alpha, minus the remaining two elements are 0, so it becomes 0 itself even when you multiply. Then if you take a minus sign outside, then minus of cos square alpha plus sin square alpha, that is equal to minus 1, which is not equal to 0. Therefore we can say that A inverse exists. Next, we have to calculate the cofactors of each element of the given matrix. First one is A11, that is first row, first element's cofactor, that is 1. If you take 1, that particular row column is gone. Cos alpha, sin minus cos alpha, these are the elements. Just we have formed the determinant, then expand it. Cos alpha into minus cos alpha, that is minus cos square alpha. Sin alpha into sin alpha, that is sin square alpha. When you take a minus sign outside, cos square alpha plus sin square alpha, that is equal to minus 1. Next is A21, that is the cofactor of the element A21, that is second row first element. The second row first element is 0. That particular row column is gone. 0, 0, sin alpha minus cos alpha are the elements. When you go for the calculation, you will get the answer as 0. Next is A31th element cofactor, that is third row first element. Third row first element is 0. That row column is gone. The balance elements are 0, 0, cos alpha, sin alpha. That is written here 0, 0, cos alpha, sin alpha. When you go for the calculation, you will get the answer as 0. Next one is the cofactor of A12th element, that is first row second element. First row second element is 0. If you take 0, that particular row column is gone. 0 into minus cos alpha, 0 sin alpha, 0 minus cos alpha are the elements. We have formed the determinant. Then 0 into minus cos alpha is 0, again minus 0 into sin alpha also 0. Finally, we have got the answer 0. Next is A22th element. A22th element means here outside sign is plus because 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 is an even number. Second row, second element, that is cos alpha. If you take cos alpha, that particular row column is gone. 1, 0, 0 minus cos alpha are the elements. Then when you expand it or when you calculate 1 into minus cos alpha, that is minus cos alpha. 0 into 0, that is minus 0. So minus cos alpha is the answer. Next is A32th element cofactor, third row second element. Third row second element is sin alpha. That row column is gone. 1, 0, 0 sin alpha are the elements. When you calculate, you will get minus sin alpha as answer. Once again, here there is a minus sign outside. How we have got the answer in the sense, here 3 and 2, when you add row value plus column value, when you add 3 plus 2, 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 is odd number, that's why we have got minus sign outside. Next is A13th cofactor, that is first row third element. First row third element is 0. That particular row column is eliminated. 0 cos alpha, 0 sin alpha. It is written here. When you go for calculation, you will get 0 as the answer. Next one is A23, that is cofactor of A23th element, that is second row third element. Second row third element is sin alpha. If you take sin alpha, that particular row and column we have to eliminate. The remaining elements are 1, 0, 0 sin alpha, that is written here. There is a minus sign outside. How we have got minus sign in the sense 2 plus 3, when we add we are getting 5. 5 is odd number, because of that there is a minus sign outside. Then when you expand it, 1 into sin alpha, that is sin alpha, minus 0 into 0 is 0. So answer is 1 into sin alpha, sin alpha. There is a minus sign outside, so minus sin alpha is the answer. Next one is A33, that is cofactor of A33th element. Third row, third element. The element is minus cos alpha. If you take minus cos alpha, that particular row and column we have to eliminate. 1, 0, 0 cos alpha we have to write as determinant. The final result we have got is cos alpha. Next we have to write the adj as before. We can write that is minus 1, 0, 0, 0 minus cos alpha minus sin alpha. Next 0 minus sin alpha cos alpha. Then we can move on to A inverse. A inverse is equal to 1 divided by determinant A into adj. So we have calculated the determinant A value, that is -1. So 1 divided by -1. 1 divided by -1 is -1. So that minus we can keep outside. Into adj. Adj we have calculated, that is 1, 0, 0. 0 minus cos alpha minus sin alpha. 0 minus sin alpha cos alpha. That is written here. We can go for multiplying this minus sign inside. When you multiply minus inside, the final answer becomes 1, 0, 0, 0 cos alpha sin alpha, then 0 sin alpha minus cos alpha. Next we shall discuss question number 12. Let A is equal to matrix 3, 7, 2, 5 and B is equal to matrix 6, 8, 7, 9. Verify that AB the whole inverse is equal to B inverse A inverse. So A is equal to 3725. So we have to go for calculating determinant A, that is 3 into 5 15 minus 7 into 4 14. So 15 minus 14, that is equal to 1. Next adj we can calculate. Here I am going to use the short form which we have discussed before. So first diagonal we have to interchange, that is 3 and 5 we have to interchange. It becomes a 5 and 3. Next diagonal we have to change the sign, that is this 7 becomes -7, this 2 becomes -2, that is written here. Next B is equal to given to you, that is 6, 8, 7, 9. Again determinant of B is equal to 9, 6 are 54 minus 7 into 8, 56. 54 minus 56 is -2. Then at GB we can use, here also I am using shortcut form, that is 6 and 9 we have to interchange, that becomes 9 and 6. The other diagonal we have to change the sign, 8 and 7 as -8 and -7. Next A inverse we can calculate, that is 1 divided by determinant A into adj. That is equal to determinant A we have got 1. So 1 divided by 1 is 1 itself. Adj alone it will come. Adj is 5 minus 7 minus 2 3. It is calculated here. Next B inverse we have to calculate, that is 1 divided by determinant B into adjb. So we have got determinant B as -2. So 1 divided by -2 into adjb is 9 minus 8 minus 7 6. It is written here. That is equal to, just multiply this 1 by 2 inside, that is minus 9 by 2. Then this 2 and 8 we can cancel, we will get as 4 minus minus plus. This minus and this minus becomes plus. Then here when you multiply inside, minus minus plus, that is 1 by 2 into 7, that becomes 7 by 2. Again this 2 and 6 we can cancel, that is 3. So final answer -3, that is B inverse. Then B inverse A inverse we have to calculate. B inverse A inverse is equal to, just to go for multiplication with B inverse and A inverse, we have substituted B inverse and A inverse. Then just multiply it row and column, that is 9 into 5 45 by 2, then 4 into -2, that is -8. Next is first row with the second column, that is -9 into -7, that is 63 by 2, then 4 into 3, that is equal to 12. Then second row with the first column, that is 7 into 5 35 divided by 2, then -3 into -2, that is +6. Again second row with the second column, that is 7 into 7 49, there is a minus sign, -49 by 2, then -3 into -3, that is -9. That is equal to, when you go for the calculation, -45 by 2 -8, when you do, you will get -61 by 2 as answer. Here 63 by 2 plus 12, when you calculate, you will get it as 87 by 2. And next term, that is 47 by 2 and -67 by 2. Let's take this as equation number 1. Next we have to calculate AB, that is matrix A is 3 7 2 5 and matrix B is 6 8 7 9. We have substituted. Go for matrix multiplication. First row with the first column, that is 3 into 6 18, 7 into 7 49. So 18 plus 49. First row with the second column, that is 3 into 8 24, 7 into 9 63. So 24 plus 63. Second row with the first column, that is 2 into 6 12 plus 5 into 7 35. Next is second row with the second column, that is 2 into 8 16 plus 5 into 9 45. Go for the calculation, we will get it as 67 87 47 61. Then determinant of AB we have to calculate, that is determinant 67, 87, 47, 61. When you calculate, you will get the answer as -2, and that is not equal to 0. Therefore, AB the whole inverse exists. Then we can use the shortcut to write the adjoint of AB, that is adjoint of AB is equal to, just interchange the first diagonal, that is 67 and 61 is in first diagonal. When you interchange, it becomes 61 and 67 we have changed, and another diagonal we have to change the symbols. So here 87 and 47 are there, it comes here as -87 and -47. Next is AB the whole inverse is equal to 1 by determinant AB into adj AB. That is equal to 1 divided by determinant AB we have calculated as -2. Adj AB we have calculated here, that is 61 minus 87 minus 47, 67. Then when you multiply inside, it becomes -61 by 2, 87 by 2, then 47 by 2 and -67 by 2. There is a minus sign outside. This minus becomes plus. And here also minus, and this minus becomes here plus. The other two terms positive sign becomes negative when negative is multiplied inside. This one we have to label it as equation number 2. So from 1 and 2 we can conclude that AB the whole inverse is equal to B inverse A inverse. Next we shall discuss question number 13. If A is equal to matrix 3 1 minus 1 2, show that A square minus 5A plus 7I equal to O, hence find A inverse. Here 7I is an identity matrix, O is the zero matrix, and we are asked to calculate A inverse from this equation itself, not from the given matrix. These type of questions are very important in the examination point of view, so please keep a note on these type of questions. First of all, we have to go for calculating A square. For that, A we have to write, then A square is equal to A into A. Write A 2 times. We have written A 2 times. Then go for matrix multiplication. Then finally A square we will get as 8 5 minus 5 3. Next, A square minus 5A plus 7I we have to calculate, that is the left hand side of the given matrix equation. That is equal to A square, it is we have calculated 8 5 minus 5 3, it is written minus 5 into A. A is 3 1 minus 1 2, that is written plus 7I. 7I is 7 into I, identity matrix 1 0 0 1. Go for the calculation. Here 5 we have to multiply inside, 7 we have to multiply in the third term. When you multiply 5 into 3 15, 5 into 1 5, 5 into minus 1 minus 5, 5 into 2 10, 7 into 1 7, 7 into 0 0, 7 into 0 0, 7 into 1 1. First two matrices if you add or subtract, that is 8 minus 15, that is minus 7, 5 minus 5, that is equal to 0, minus 5 minus 5, that is minus 5 plus 5, that is equal to 0, 3 minus 10, 3 minus 10 is minus 7, plus 7007 is same. That is equal to, when you add minus 7 plus 7, it becomes 0, 0 plus 0 again 0, 0 plus 0 again 0, minus 7 plus 7, that is equal to 0. Therefore, we can say that A square minus 5A plus 7I equal to O. We have here got the answer as 0 matrix. So, A square minus 5A plus 7I equal to 0. Now, from here, we have to go for calculating A inverse. For that, we have to split this equation A square as A into A minus 5A equal to this 7I we have to take to the right side. That becomes minus 7I. Next, we have to post multiply by A inverse. Okay, we have to post multiply A inverse. What we have to do is take A inverse and multiply it. That is A into A, it is there. Then we have to go for A inverse. After that, after A into A, we have to multiply A inverse. That's why it is called post multiply. Okay. Then 5A is here. After 5A, we have to multiply A inverse. That is 5A into A inverse. Then minus 7I is there. After minus 7I, we have to multiply A inverse. That's why it is saying post multiplying. Then A into this A and A inverse, we can take it together. Minus 5 into A inverse, we know that it is I. Minus 7 I into A inverse, that is A inverse. That is equal to A into A inverse is I minus 5I minus 7A inverse. That is A inverse is equal to, here A inverse is there, this minus 7 we have to bring to the left side. That is minus 1 by 7 into A minus 5I, A minus 5I, that is written here. That is equal to A inverse equal to 1 by 7 into this minus I am taking inside, 1 by 7 into, when this minus goes inside, this minus 5I becomes plus 5I and this plus A becomes minus A. That is 1 by 7 into 5I, that is 5 multiplied with identity matrix of order 2, 1 0 0 1. When you multiply 5 with identity matrix, you will get it as 5 0 0 5 minus A. A is 3 1 minus 1 2, that is written here. That is equal to 1 by 7 into 5 minus 3, that is 2, 0 minus 1, that is minus 1, 0 minus minus 1, that is plus 1, 5 minus 2, that is equal to 3. So 1 by 7 into 2 minus 1, 1, 3. Question number 14. For the matrix A is equal to matrix 3 2 1 1, find the numbers A and B such that A square plus AA plus BI equal to O. Here in this question there is a term A square. So first of all we have to go for calculating A square. A square means A into A. By using matrix multiplication method, write A 2 times and multiply it and you will get the answer as 11 8 4 3. The given matrix equation is A square plus AA plus BI is equal to 0. As before, the post multiplication with A inverse we have to do here. Along with A square we have to split. A square we have to split as A into A. That is A into A, again post multiplication by A inverse, plus AA was there, AA into A inverse post multiplication, plus BI here, again post multiplication by A inverse equal to O. Regrouping, that is A into this A and A inverse we are taking it together, plus A inverse, A inverse is I, plus B into I A inverse, together we are taking equal to O. That is equal to A into A inverse is I plus AI remains the same, plus B into I A inverse, identity matrix into A inverse, that is A inverse itself equal to O. Then A plus AI is equal to this plus B A inverse we are bringing to the right side, it becomes minus B A inverse. That implies A inverse equal to, from here we can calculate A inverse. For that this minus B we have to bring to the left side. That becomes minus 1 by B into A plus AI. Next we have to calculate A inverse by using the formula, because A there is a matrix is given to you. By using this matrix we have to calculate A inverse. So A inverse is equal to 1 by determinant A into adj. Here I am not going to calculate determinant A and adj and all separately, because there is a simple matrix is given to you. We can calculate by using shortcuts. Adj we know how to calculate by using shortcut, means simply interchange the first diagonal and second diagonal we have to change the sign. Then we will get adj. Determinant A we will get just multiply and subtract the diagonals. 3 into 1 3 minus 2 into 1 2. 3 minus 2 is 1. That is 1 by 1 into determinant A we have got 1. Adj A, interchange the first diagonal 3 and 1. Here it becomes 1 and 3. Another diagonal sign we have to change. Here plus 2 and plus 1. Here becomes minus 2 and minus 1. So that is equal to 1 minus 2 minus 1 3. That is A inverse. Then just substitute here, there is A inverse is equal to minus 1 by B into A plus AI, that is the equation we have got. Let's substitute it. A inverse we have got as 1 minus 2 minus 1 3 equal to minus 1 by B into A plus AI. So A is 3 2 1 1, from the given condition it is written, plus A into identity matrix of order 2, that is 1 0 0 1. If you multiply A inside, it becomes A 0 0 A. That is equal to minus 1 by B into, just add these two, 3 plus A is 3 plus A, 2 plus 0, that is 2, 1 plus 0, that is 1, 1 plus A, that is equal to 1 plus A. Then just to take this minus 1 by B inside, it becomes minus 3 minus A by B, because this minus, when you multiply inside, these two terms becomes minus. Then this one inside going means minus 2 by B, then minus 1 by B into 1, that is minus 1 by B. Then here this minus going inside means minus 1 minus A divided by B. Then comparing the corresponding elements of the two matrices, we have minus 1 by B is equal to minus 1. So here minus 1 by B we can compare with this minus 1. So minus 1 and minus 1 by B are equal, because these two matrices are equal. Two matrices are equal means their corresponding elements also equal. So minus 1 and minus 1 by B are equal. So B is equal to 1 we have got. Next, minus 3 minus A by B. Minus 3 minus A by B is equal to, here the first element, that is 1. Then if you substitute the values, minus 3 minus A divided by B, we have already 1. So this 1, if you multiply here, cross multiplication, 1 into 1 is 1. So minus 3 minus A is equal to 1. Then implies A is equal to minus 4. So here we have got the answers. Minus 4 and 1 are the values of A and B. Next we shall discuss question number 15. For the matrix A is equal to, there is a 3 by 3 matrix is given to you. Show that A cube minus 6A square plus 5A plus 11I is equal to 0. Hence find A inverse. Given matrix A is taken, a 3 by 3 matrix is given to you. Then first of all we have to go for calculating A square. A square, when you calculate, you will get it as A into A we have to write. Then we have to write two matrices together, and by using matrix multiplication method we have to multiply. Then we will get A square as minus 4 2 1 minus 3 8 minus 14 7 minus 3 14. Then we have to go for A cube, because there is a term A cube. A cube we can write it as A square into A. We have already calculated A square, just substitute it A square into A. Again, by using matrix multiplication method, we will get the answer of A cube as 8 7 1 minus 23 27 minus 69 32 minus 13 58. Next we have to calculate A cube minus 6A square plus 5A plus 11I. Let's substitute the values of A cube, A square, A and identity matrix I. Then we have to go for scalar multiplication here. 6 we have to multiply inside, 5 we have to multiply inside, and 11 we have to multiply inside with these three matrices. So after multiplying these elements, we will get the resultant matrix here in the second line. Now here first matrix we have to subtract to the second, then we have to add, again we have to add. Here one subtraction is there, that I am taking separate, and addition of matrices I am doing it together. So first matrix, third matrix and fourth matrix I have to add. Then I have to subtract the second matrix. So addition I am doing together, that is 8 plus 5 13 plus 11, that is 24. Likewise 7 plus 5 12 plus 0, that is 12. So each element we have to add like this: 1 plus 5 6 plus 0, that is 6. Like that, second row we have to add, third row we have to add, then we will get as minus 18 48 minus 84 42 minus 18 84, minus the second matrix we have to write as it is. Then go for the calculation. 24 minus 24 0, 12 minus 12 0. So subtracting each element you are getting 0. So second row completely 0, third row also 0. So finally we have got a 0 matrix, we have to represent it as O. So we have got A square minus 6A square plus 5A plus 11I is equal to O. Then we, as before, we have to go for post multiplying by A inverse. So just to do the calculation, that is A cube we have to split as A into A into A into post multiplication by A inverse minus 6 into A square we have to split as A into A into A inverse post multiplication plus 5A into A inverse post multiplication plus 11I into A inverse post multiplication equal to O. Equal to grouping, that is AA, last A and A inverse we are taking it together because A inverse we know that it is I. 6 into, again A we have to take, last A and A inverse we have to group it together plus 5A inverse group it together equal to 11 into I A inverse we are taking to right side, that becomes minus 11 into I A inverse. We know that A inverse is equal to I. By using that result, we will get the final result as A square minus 6A plus 5I is equal to minus 11 A inverse. Here, this minus sign, throughout the equation, we can go for multiplying minus sign. So this minus 11 A inverse becomes plus 11 A inverse. Then here minus 6A becomes plus 6A. Then plus 5I becomes minus 5I, and plus A square becomes minus A square. Then just substitute the values. 11 A inverse is equal to 6 into A substituted minus 5 into identity matrix is substituted minus A square we have substituted here. Then here there are two scalar multiplications are there, 6 into this matrix minus 5 into this matrix. So we have to do all these scalar multiplications and subtractions. We can do it together. If you feel difficulty, we can do it in a separate sheet of paper. It's not a problem. So if you do it together, it will be fine. Then we will get the answer as 6 minus 5 minus 4. That is because 6 into 1 is 6 minus 5 into 1 is 5 minus 4. So that is why 6 minus 5 minus 4. Next is 6 into 1 is 6 minus 5 into 0 is 0 minus 2 into 1 into 2 is minus 2. So 6 minus 2. This 0 we didn't write. Like that each element we have to subtract. Then the final answer we will get as minus 3, 4, 5, 9, minus 1, minus 4, 5, minus 3, minus 1. This is 11 A inverse. So A inverse, if you calculate, A inverse is equal to 1 by 11. This 11 will come as a denominator here. 1 by 11 into minus 3, 4, 5, 9, minus 1, minus 4, 5, minus 3, minus 1. So A inverse we have calculated. Next, move on to question number 16. If A is equal to matrix 2 minus 1 1 minus 1 2 minus 1 1 minus 1 2, verify that A cube minus 6A square plus 9A minus 4I equal to O, and hence find A inverse. This is similar to the previous question, so please do it as homework. Next is a multiple choice question, that is question number 17. Let A be a non-singular square matrix of order 3 by 3, then determinant at GA is equal to, first option is determinant A, second option determinant A square, third option determinant A cube, fourth option 3 into determinant A. Here we have a result at GA into A is equal to determinant A into I. Next, determinant A into I. Determinant A is a constant there, then I is an identity matrix of order 3. So 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. So if I multiply determinant A with identity matrix, I will get it as matrix determinant A 0 0 0 determinant A 0 0 0 determinant A. Then if you take the determinant of the left side, that is determinant of at GA into A is equal to determinant of determinant A 0 0 0 determinant A 0 0 0 determinant A. Okay, all these elements here came in the determinant. By using the properties of determinants, this we can split as determinant of at GA into determinant A. Here determinant of at GA into A, we can write it as determinant at GA into determinant A. When you look at the right side, the first column, in the first row there is determinant A common, the second row there is determinant A common, and in third row also determinant A common. So altogether from first row one determinant A, second row another determinant A, third row another determinant A. Total determinant A cube we can take outside. Balance is determinant 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. The value of this determinant, if you calculate, it is 1. So determinant A cube into 1 we have got. When you look at the left side, ADGA, determinant ADGA into determinant A equal to determinant A cube into 1. So here determinant ADGA is equal to determinant A square, because on the left side there is a determinant A, on the right side there is determinant A cube. So 1 will be eliminated. So here instead of 3, 2 will be coming because 1 is eliminated with the left side determinant. So determinant ADGA is equal to determinant A square. So the correct answer is B, and B is the correct option. Here we can write a result, and you can just keep it in mind this result, that is determinant of ADGA is equal to determinant A to the power n minus 1, where n is the order of the given matrix. So here given matrix order is 3. So ADGA, determinant of ADGA is equal to determinant of A power n minus 1. N minus 1 is 3 minus 1, that is 2. So determinant A square, that is the answer. So this result we can keep it in mind. Next we shall discuss question number 18, that is the last question of this exercise. If A is an invertible matrix of order 2, then determinant of A inverse is equal to, there are 4 options are given to you. First one is determinant of A, second one is 1 divided by determinant of A, third option is 1, and the fourth option is 0. As we know that A into A inverse is equal to I, let's take the determinant on both sides, that is determinant of A into A inverse is equal to determinant of I. By using the properties of determinants, we can split this portion, that is determinant of A into determinant of A inverse is equal to determinant of I value is 1. That is determinant of A inverse is equal to 1 divided by this determinant A, that is 1 divided by determinant A. So the correct option is B. So B is the correct answer. Dear students, in today's session we have discussed about the adjoint of a matrix and how to find the inverse of a matrix by using its adjoint. And we have solved some application questions also from the exercise. And it is a very easy topic, and you need to take utmost care when you do the calculations. Hope it is clear for you all. And if you have any doubt, please feel free to call. And thank you for watching.